Hi, I'm David Barton of Wall Builders, a national organization dedicated to preserving America's constitutional, moral, and religious foundations. Over the years, I've received hundreds of requests from state legislators who are passionately motivated to protect traditional values and conservative principles in public policy. To serve these legislators, we launched the Pro-Family Legislative Network, which interfaces conservative legislation and legislators from all 50 states with research, information, and model legislation on a variety of topics. Each year, we monitor numerous issues that arise both in the nation and in state legislatures, identifying a dozen or so emerging issues that will become areas of emphasis in the upcoming legislative session. We then assemble some of the nation's leading experts on those issues to speak at our annual Pro-Family Legislators Conference. These experts equip legislators with the information and the strategies they will need to address each issue from a constitutional, from a conservative, and even from a biblical perspective. For 3 days each year, state legislators from across the nation gather together to network and fellowship with like-minded colleagues. This conference is unlike any other you'll attend, and we invite you to join your colleagues from across the country for this year's conference. In fact, your colleagues are the best one to tell you what the conference is all about.
I'm just so excited I can't hardly see. I've heard so many good things about it, and I was just telling them it's such a jaw-dropping experience to see those facts just come to life.
It's one of those. It's not one of those. It is the only conference I know of that's not just information, but it's inspiration. It really gives us the principles as to why good government really matters and what the components are of good government. I'd recommend it to anybody at any time.
Presentations that were just top-notch, and the speakers were all really terrific. When you go all the way from a Jewish rabbi to a former congressman, at both of them talking about economics and talking about the moral basis and the spiritual basis. It was just a wonderful time to get your batteries recharged.
When you go to legislative conferences, you want to have great speakers, you want to have great issues, and that's what this conference is all about.
Each year we address a diverse range of topics including social issues such as bioethics, educational issues such as textbook standards and school choice, economic issues such as reducing expenses through criminal justice reform, and personal freedom issues such as religious liberties and property rights. We approach every issue from a conservative constitutional perspective consistent with Judeo-Christian values and the vision of the Founding Fathers.
This conference is just completely amazing. The people that David brings in and the current topics that we get to study and learn about and have tools, it's just invaluable.
If you approach what you do serving the public from a historical perspective, and it's important for you to know what the Founding Fathers said and believed and thought about, the Wall Builders Conference is for you.
Sometimes I think we're singled out for being Christians and for standing up for our faith and our values. It is so exciting to have dinner with and to sit with other elected officials and families from other states who are fighting the same battle.
The Wall Builders Conference bills itself as a pro-family legislative conference, and that is carried out also into the invitations for legislators to bring their family with them.
The fellowship that you receive and the encouragement that you receive from other Christian legislators just props up your spirit and helps you go home and make a difference.
Getting to connect with other legislators that have the same worldview as I is very encouraging to me.
This is my third time to this conference, and every time I come out here, I come out with more encouragement.
And it's a fabulous conference. It's just one of my favorite things to do every year.
Let me tell you, you need to get here by hook or crook or any which way you can, because it's just a terrific time to get information, just to get the courage back to continue on.
We're not in the battle alone. We're doing this together, and together we're a lot stronger than just when we're out there all alone.
I would encourage anyone who wants to be empowered, who wants to be inspired, to come to a Wall Builders Conference. You will not be disappointed.
So now you know a bit more about the conference. We hope you can join us in November after the election. It'll be a great time to get together with colleagues from across the country. Be a perfect time to get a little rejuvenation after a hard campaign, but it's also a great time to get ready for the next legislative session. You'll be getting incisive information, effective strategies on what you can do to carry those conservative constitutional principles forward in all sorts of arenas, whether it's economic or social arenas. So we look forward to seeing you in November. God bless.
To register for this unique conference and to learn more about this year's topics and speakers, call 800-263-9529 or go to www.profamily.com.